10 Habits of an Organized Person. Welcome to our channel, The Enchanted Luxury Studio, where we talk about wealth and luxury. Don't you feel envious of that person who seems like they can figure everything out? They're always put together and at the top of their game. They just seem like they are prepared and can handle everything. They make success look effortless. Do you know what their advantage is over other people? Organization. Being organized can help us plan better, which will result in more stellar outputs. When navigating life, their organized lifestyle serves as a map so they can't lose and be lost either. Today, we're giving you a list of 10 habits of an organized person. Stay until the end so you can start winning in life as they do. Number 1, follow plan routines. Life demands so much from everyone. We have to be able to stay sociable and keep in touch with friends and family whilst balancing a healthy career. Sometimes it's draining to keep up. However, if you have an effective and stable routine, it will be easier. Organized people plot an everyday to-do list to maximize their productivity by minimizing the time for constant planning. If you know what to do next, you can avoid being stuck and lost about certain things. Routine can serve as a map that guides our daily activities. You don't have to constantly figure out what to do next and waste time arranging different schedules. Also, our regular schedule can maintain your peaceful rest at night because you can be certain that you didn't skip anything important. Number 2, keep track of the time spent doing each task. Have you ever experienced giving a timeline to someone and unfortunately missing the dues? This is what happens if you don't know how much time is needed to complete specific tasks. It is important to give realistic estimates about deadlines to avoid being late and underperforming because you run out of time. Organized people keep track of the time they spend doing certain tasks, especially if it's the first time they're doing it, so the next time they can figure out what deadlines they can commit to. Let's be honest, it's obnoxious when a coworker promises to turn in their output by Friday, then even days later, they are still not done. Number 3, prioritize urgency and importance. When there are multiple tasks that we need to accomplish within a limited time frame, we need to learn what to prioritize, like organizing and replying to emails. We should do the most urgent and important first, before the others. Organized people master the art of hierarchy in doing tasks. Unlike others, they don't get sidetracked into doing less important tasks. They are also less prone to distractions because they know what to do and prioritize. This lessens the feeling of being overwhelmed because doing tasks according to urgency and importance is the most efficient. As the day passes, your tasks become easier because you already succeeded in getting the harder parts done in the beginning. When it's time to rest at night, it's easier to relax because you will feel the most productive. Number 4, avoid procrastination. Organized people always avoid letting their tasks pile up. Unfortunately, some people fail to take control of their tasks because they procrastinate. It is overwhelming to face a mountain pile of tasks. The stress will cyclically trigger your procrastination habit again, then in the end, you will fail to keep up and end up quitting altogether. So it is important to not let yourself be trapped in the rabbit hole of procrastination to avoid facing multiple tasks that piled up. This is the reason why to-do lists are important. You should divide the tasks into smaller parts and follow a strict timeline to avoid being overwhelmed later on. Remember that postponing your activities will not make them disappear. They will just keep on increasing, so it's better to finish them as early as you can. Number 5, stop complicating things. The best people in the world are not those who are doing complicated things, but those who can make things simpler. Efficiency is more important than quantity. Organized people can find simpler solutions to problems because they know what to address. Even in meetings, it is better to have fewer slides in the presentations as long as the message is powerfully delivered. It is more effective and impactful if we don't deliberately complicate matters. As a result, you can have spare time to do more pleasurable activities that will enrich your spirit. Lesser stress, yet highly productive. Of course, we should bear in mind that doing this needs a thorough study to effectively execute. We want to avoid mediocrity as payment for simplicity. Go ahead and get your favorite beverage and popcorn, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications. Number 6. List things down to avoid forgetting them. Surprise information. Your brain can't remember everything. We can't even enumerate correctly all the food we ate in a week. I bet the multiple details that are necessary for studying or your job are harder to remember spontaneously. This is the reason why organized people are always writing things down. You can write it in a post-it note if you're a little old-fashioned, or you can take advantage of your phone applications and set reminders about it. It is important to have reminders of the details your imperfect memory might forget. Listing things down will help you avoid missing deadlines or forgetting to do an important task. Number 7. Properly designate things to their places. Constantly trying to find things is a waste of time, so it is important to organize things into designated places and containers. The systematic approach to filing your things can help lessen your stress and maximize the productive use of your time. Instead of wasting the first hour of your morning finding socks, you can have extra time to enjoy your coffee if you know where in your closet to look. If you practice not putting your TV remote in the kitchen, you won't have to constantly look for it everywhere when you need it. Even the neatly placed documents that are necessary for presentations can help you lessen your needed urgency about your task. Organized people pile their things strategically so they keep winning in life. Being neat and organized not only lessens your literal clutter, but also the unnecessary clutter inside your mind. Number 8. Easier access to regularly used essentials. Another effective strategy of organized people is their efficient piling system. It is important that we can easily access the things we regularly use. So if you use the item every day, it should be nearby and can easily be seen as opposed to the things you rarely use. You don't want to open your bedroom closet multiple times a day to get paper you use in your office. That is both a waste of time and energy. Also, if you don't efficiently store your things, it is more likely that you forget to bring them when necessary. As a result, you'll constantly borrow stuff from others. This hobby will give others the impression that you are less reliable. Number 9. Check, fix, and maintain. Organized people are highly valued everywhere because they are mostly reliable. They never have clothes that have holes in them. Even faulty appliances or home furniture are rare when it comes to their property. All of this are reflected in their career etiquette, so people trust them more than others. As a lesson, you can imitate this value they have, so check your things occasionally to prevent damage. Before the rot spreads, you should fix it. Good practice of maintenance saves money and time because the problem is properly addressed early on. If you start to practice this system, you may be on your way to greatness like most organized people. Number 10. Simplify mundane decisions. It's not rocket science to figure out that you constantly need to eat and dress up. Our everyday necessary activities should be less complicated to save time. The first step is to figure out what works best for you and then stick to it. Prepare a meal plan ahead or list down your favorite restaurants that are located near you so you don't need to take long hours to decide what to eat or where every day. Organized people go as far as having similar colors and designs of clothes so they can avoid the distraction of having to figure out what to wear every single day. We can even see this in the most wealthy people like Mark Zuckerberg's uniform outfits. If you can simplify the mundane things in your life, the less complicated your situation will be. Thank you for spending some time with us today. We hope that this video helps you succeed on your path to a life of luxury. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks for watching.